Hey guys, today I'm back with another deck profile, and this time we'll be doing an update to my Dire Rabbit deck. So last time I did this was back in December, and now due to the new structure deck that just came out, there's been a lot of changes to the deck, and a lot of good changes to make the deck pretty much better, and more powerful as a result. So let's get started. Alright, so just like last time, one Rescue Rabbit, obviously. Again, not at 2, but it didn't get bumped up to 2, sadly, so it's still at 1, sadly, but whatever. What are you gonna do, right? And also still got 3 Sabersaurus. Pretty standard there. One of the strongest dinosaurs, vanilla-wise. 1900 attack, pretty good, pretty good. Then next is one of the new cards. 3 Megalo Smasher X. This came from the structure deck. He's a 2K vanilla, so no more Kabazals and stuff like that. So he's really good in that result. So he kind of just replaces him pretty much. He's also a water, so when you get into him, you could overlay into Bahamut Shark and then detach to Special Summon Toad from the extra deck, which is really good. Pretty decent first turn play to get those 2 out. So yeah, really good card for the deck now. And then next, 3 Miscellaneousaurus. This was also in my Jurak deck profile, if you guys didn't watch that. So with him, he's basically protection for the dinosaurs. He basically, during the main phase, either player's main phase, my bad, you can send him to the graveyard. All dinosaur type monsters become unaffected by card effects during the main phase. And then during when he's in the graveyard, you can banish himself and other dinosaur types to special summon a monster from the deck, dinosaur type monster from the deck, up to the number of dinosaurs banished by his effect. So if you like banish 4, you can special summon level 4, banish 2, special summon level 2. So really very versatile in the deck, and really good at 3. Next, another one of the new cards from the structure deck, Soul Eating Oviraptor. This guy's really good. He's a really good searcher for the deck. With him, when he's normal special summoned, you can either add a dinosaur type monster from your deck to your hand, or send a dinosaur from your deck to the graveyard. So, and also when he's on the field, you can target a level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster, destroy it, and then special summon 1 dinosaur type monster from your graveyard in defense position. So this is really good. You can just either add any dinosaur from your deck to your hand. So this is any, it has no level restriction. So you could search out Ultimate Conductor or any of the other dinosaurs that are in the game, pretty much. Or you can send one from the grave. Send it to the graveyard. And his on-field effect pretty much combos really well with Tyranno. With him, you can, when he's destroyed by card effect and starts the graveyard, you can special summon a level 4 or higher dinosaur type monster from your deck, but it cannot attack this turn. It's really good at getting more level 4s out in the field for Xyz plays. And another card that's pretty much exactly like Tyranno is Baby Ceratosaurus, but I think it's a little bit better because it doesn't have the attack restriction and it's level 4 or lower. And I get it's not really, it's pretty much, there's no difference there. You're probably going to go into level 4s a lot. But he can also summon, Tyranno, and he could summon himself included, so pretty good. And next, one of the new boss monsters of the deck, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. This card, I have no words to describe how good it is. It's just so good. It's pretty insane. With him, he cannot be normal summon or set. He must be special summoned from your hand by banishing 2 dinosaur type monsters, so pretty easy to summon. And once per turn during either player's main phase, you can destroy a monster from your hand or field. And if you do, you can change all your opponent's monsters to face down defense position, and then during the battle phase, he can attack all dinosaur type. No, my bad. Sorry. He can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. And if he attacks a defense position monster, he can burn your opponent for 1,000 and then send that monster to the graveyard, which is very important because then it's not destroying, it's just sending it. So no like destroy by battle effects, which is pretty good at dodge around. And he combos off well with the babies because he can destroy them and then pop off their effects to special summon more monsters. And he's also very good. He's also good because he's searchable by Oviraptor. So if you have more than 2 dinosaurs in the graveyard, you can summon Oviraptor, search him, then special summon in the same turn, which is really good. So he's a very good new boss monster and a good new addition to the deck. I was thinking maybe running him at 3, but for now I have him at 2. I might change it later, but I'm not so sure yet. Next, 2 Lanciferinkus. I still have the Pendulum Engine in a bit. With him, he just gives normal monsters piercing damage, and he's searchable off of Fossil Dig, and he's a 7 scale. And then also I have 2 Dragoons of Draconia. I took out the Sky Cavalry for this. He can, if a normal monster destroy a monster by battle, he can add a level 4 higher normal monster from your deck to your hand. So good search power, and he's another vanilla on a good little scale too. And then next, 1 Tyrant Infinity to finish off the monsters. With him, he combos very well off with Miscellaneousaurus because he gains attack to the number of dinosaur type monsters banished, so you can banish 4 from Miscellaneousaurus' effect and special summon him and then wail on your opponent with his 4k attack. Now on to spells. 3 Fossil Dig. Main search of the deck, pretty much a staple in any dinosaur attack, really. So not really much to say about it. 2 Terraforming. This searches the new field spell. So yeah, I didn't run it at 3 because I feel like 2 is just fine. That's just me. If you guys could run it at 3 if you wanted to, but for this build I have it at 2. And then also 1 Unexpected Die. I was thinking of running at 2, but again I have it at 1 because I'm not so sure yet. But I like it at 1, so just like if I have it opening hand, that's great. I can special summon a level 4 lower normal monster for my deck, so this is good. And if I have like Megalo Smasher in my hand, I can normal summon that, then get Bahamut Toad and stuff like that first turn, which is pretty good. Then next, the new field spell. This is another insane card from the structure deck. With this, this is a long effect, so with this, all monsters in the field lose 5 attack if they're not except dinosaur type monsters, and once per turn, when a dinosaur type monster is normal or special summoned, you can special summon a Jura Egg token to your opponent's side of the field, and with that token, they cannot target monsters on the field with card effects except tokens. And then once per turn, if a normal monster on the field would be destroyed by battle or card effects, you can destroy as many dinosaur type monsters in your hand or deck instead. So if you had let's say you had both those saber sources and they tried torrential tribute it when this card's in the field, you can destroy 2 monsters from your deck or hand. So if you had 2 of the babies, you destroy those 2, you get 2 like pluses off of that. You just plus 2'd off of that, which is really insane. So yeah, a really good card in the deck. Then next, 2 MST for back row destruction. I might maybe run Twin Twister, I'm not sure yet, though. I like it. I like MST though on this deck because I don't like discarding anything into the graveyard for this build. Next, 1 Solemn Strike and 1 Solemn Warning. Pretty standard. They're staples, so yeah. And then 2 Quaking Mirror Force. This combos off with Conductor because he can burn the opponent for damage and stuff, which is pretty good. And then lastly, the last trap, something I'm teching in, is Survival's End. This is an interesting one. Excuse me. With this, you can destroy as many normal monsters that field as possible, and if you do, special summon level 4 or lower dinosaur type monsters from your deck up to the number destroyed, but destroy them during the end phase. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 dinosaur type monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them. So it's okay. It's a bit situational. That's why I have it at 1. So It's an interesting card. I'm taking it in right now, testing it to see how it is, and it's pretty interesting when it goes off. So yeah, that is the main deck. There's 40 cards in the main deck. So now onto the extra deck. 3 Evil Zardoka, pretty standard. You want to see this out on the field pretty good, pretty much a lot. At least for me, anyway. And then there 3 Evil Zarlogia, pretty standard there. I mean, I might bump them down to 2, maybe. I'm not so sure. 2 each, like bump up, like just drop one of each for like 2 Doka, 2 Logia, but I'm not so sure yet, so I just keep them at 3 each. And then 2 Bahamut Shark for the Megala Smasher play, which then brings out 2 Toad. This card's insane. Just like negate anything and then just take their card if you feel like it, pretty much. Then 1 Castel, obviously staple for Xyz decks. 1 Honor Arc, 1 Card Gorgon, 1 Abyss Dweller for Graveyard effects, and lastly for Gagaga Samurai for OTK potential, stuff like that. So yeah, that is the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, and here's what the tokens look like too as well. That's what the tokens look like off for the field spell. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video again. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, comment down below, and I'll try and get back to you. So yeah. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.